Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I filmed this intro about 4 different times, not gonna lie, and I got through it finally. I just kept stuttering, and then I screamed out, oh my god, I'm not wearing mascara, and I had to run upstairs and put on mascara. Ridiculous, ridiculous. Anyway, this is July favorites. These are all of my favorite products, and I kind of throw in some like extra lifestyle stuff at the end that I've been loving in the month of July. I will start with my Lorac Pro Palette. This is the original Lorac Pro. It's not the Pro 2, which is like a gray. I don't have that one. This is the standard one, and it is just all like a row of mattes, a row of shimmers with the corresponding colors. And I put this in my makeup basket, I think last week, and I've had this for a while, like a year or so. And I love it, especially during the winter, the fall, winter, I absolutely love it. But in the summer, I just, it dies off the face of my earth at least. And I put it in my makeup basket and I was just like, I need to use this. It's a beautiful palette. I'm always recommending it for people who want to try their first palette, and everyone wants like the Urban Decay Naked palette or just something a little sexier. And I'm just like, honestly, this you're going to get a million looks out of. And you're really gonna perfect your art if you really want to get into makeup. I have this color in my brow bone, and then I have, what's the name of this, mauve? Yeah, mauve in my crease. So you could see it's just all in there and blended up. And then I have sable and deep purple. Oh, I guess I did kind of use a little bit of a shimmer in my outer V just to deepen that. And I think that's it. Yeah, and then I have cream on my lid. I love the Lorac Pro palette. It's a great, great palette. Now, let me do the concealer. I was gonna do my lips, but I'll do the concealer. I never talk about this concealer. I rarely show it because it's a product I'm trying to finish up. This in the Ole Henriksen CC Under Eye Truth Serum Cream thing, whatever. It's also a concealer. But I have this in my vanity, and I use this every single week. So as I'm pulling out concealers in my makeup basket, I use those. But this is one that I always, I mean guys, I always put my Laura Mercier under eye concealer. That's like my corrector. And then I'll pull out like another concealer in this sometimes. And sometimes I'll use this in the Le Hendrickson one. But I usually always use this. It is a little bit more yellow based. Maybe I should tell you what it is. How about that, guys? It's the Revlon Age Defying Targeted Dot Spot Concealer Treatment. I don't use it as a pimple or blemish concealer. I do use it under my eyes. That's really the only way I use any kind of concealer. I don't break out too often. And this is in the color Medium 03. And this is what it looks like. It does have like one of those sponge tip applicators, kind of like the Maybelline Age Rewind. Those never, like, I didn't really mind those because it was like very spongy and airy. Which this looks gross. I hate this applicator. It's like it's spongy, but it gets matted down. And I think because the consistency of this concealer is thicker, but that's what makes it so magical. I really love it. It gives great coverage. It does, like I said, have yellow undertones, so it doesn't look ashy on me. I really, really like this. And it's a Revlon, it's a drugstore. It's very easy to find. There's always deals and sales and all of that good stuff. Now on my lips, this is what I am wearing. It's funny because one's high-end and one's drugstore. This is a Marvelous Moxie by Bare Minerals lip liner in Electrified. And it is just like a deep purple color. I'll swatch them in just a second. And this is a NYX Intense Butter Gloss in SpiceCake. And this is the only Intense Butter Gloss that I have from NYX. But I really like it. I actually got both of these when my girlfriend Jen was visiting. Now this is a retractable pencil for the lip liner. Really, really pretty. I really wanted like a purple lip liner, and I still need one. Actually, I think I did get one from MAC that's like deeper, like more like purple in your face. This is like a purple that can be deepened up into like a dark berry, or it can almost look like a little fuchsia-y if you do it light. But I just wanted something that I could use with a variety of different like pinks and purples and pinky purples and purpley pinks. There is a difference. And then this Intense Butter Gloss. These are so great. They are so long lasting. It's a paddle brush. So you can see it's like thinner there and wider. It's just like, it looks like a normal brush that was just squished. And I really like it because it just kind of fits like the length of my entire lip. And just to swatch that is one swatch, guys. So that's the lip liner, and that is the Intense Butter Gloss from NYX. Beautiful color. This does have a bit of a scent. I can't really tell you what it is. It's not very sweet, but it goes away pretty quickly. pretty long lasting. There is some wear in it, which is pretty typical. Like if you're gonna drink from a straw or a cup, it's gonna transfer. It doesn't claim not to though. What its claim is that it is an intense butter gloss. It's a gloss. Your lips aren't matte. They're not even satin. It is a little bit more glossy. It is intense color. It's very opaque and it is very creamy and buttery. This lip liner locks it in place pretty well because this will travel all over my face by the end of the day. Now the last makeup product is a makeup product and a brush. Guys, I have like 3 Sephora gift cards, so I did it. I bought the Becca highlight. This is the Shimmering Skin Perfector, the pressed Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop. It's the collab that they did with Jaclyn Hill. I would never buy this. This is like $38, full price, no 20% off, no sale. Like I went through Ebates and it was 8% off, but come on, like that's not, it's just a few bucks. Actually, I guess it's like $7 off. Okay, so let's say this was 31, but then I paid tax. But still, look how beautiful. I really wanted it because everyone was just looking so superb and so like bam in your face. Their highlight is what I want. I've always wanted to have this glow and I'm like, what the F? Like I can never get it. My favorite, I'm just paranoid that I have that SpiceCake NYX Intense Butter Gloss like all over my teeth. So if I do, just ignore it. But as I'm like waving around the brush that I use for it. But I have a million highlights, you guys know this, and I can just never get the glow that I want. Well, let me tell you, it's $38. That's a crap ton of money. If you're not into high-end, don't bother. If you don't want to spend the money, if you think it's a waste of money, I don't even know why you're watching this channel. any kind of beauty channel. But if I take all of the drugstore, even all of the like the medium high-end highlights that I've purchased, I consider them all a waste now because of this guy. I really do. Now, let's swatch this. It is gorgeous. I know, guys, it looks like a highlight, right? Like, what's the big deal? It's a beautiful highlight, but nothing super amazing. Yep, super amazing. I'm telling you right now, this gives the most, see that glow right there? I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I have been using this brush. This is from Visanti, and it's a blush brush. We got this in our BoxyCharm a couple weeks ago, but it was the July BoxyCharm, and this is a pretty expensive brush. I want to say it's like $29 or something like that, and it's a blush brush, but I'm gonna put even more of this highlight on. I just don't care. One little tap. Let's just tap a little of this off, and I'll just tap it, and then just, oh my God, guys, I could bathe in this. What sold me was I watched this like beachy glow video tutorial that Jaclyn Hill did with this. And I'm like, I want it all over my face. I want it all over my body. I want it on my nails. I want it on my teeth. I want it everywhere. I don't even care. I do not even care if it's too much. It is beautiful. And this brush is perfect with it. It's perfect. And again, an expensive brush, but this is what I find is perfect. She has a brush that I feel like looks similar to this, but it's just a little smaller. So something along that lines, but I've used fan brushes. I use stipple brushes. I've used my finger. All of them work, but this is just what gives me life. And kind of, you could put it here, you could put it here, you could put it everywhere. Oh, and I put this on my lid as an eyeshadow one day last week for work. And I've done that before with the Mary Luminizer. I've done that with the other Becca highlight, like I have like a miniature one. I've done that with Tiki from Hard Candy, Soft and Gentle from MAC. And by the end of the day, it's gone because it's not a shadow. You know, it's a highlight. This bad boy, like my crease color was worn out, everything was worn out, but this stayed on my lid and I'm really, really surprised. These from Becca are gorgeous. This is so worth it. I know it's a lot of money, guys, but I am so happy with it. And this brush, again, pricey. I got it through BoxyCharm, so obviously I didn't pay full price because this alone costs more than the whole box, which is $21. I will link that down below. I think I have a link for it. And I just find that it's magic together. Now, that's really all the makeup I have. I know normally I have like 18 lip colors and 42 this and 40, you know. all this stuff, but that's it. And I don't even have like extra shows. Nothing new is on. Some people did give some good suggestions. Oh, I've been watching Bloodline. I watched like 6 episodes, but that was like in one weekend. So now that it's the weekend, I'm going to try and catch up on a few more, and that's actually really good. Now, I do have a book, and you guys know I've been reading this series. This is the Dorothy Must Die series. Now, there was the first book, Dorothy Must Die, that I talked about. This is The Wicked Will Rise, and it is in hardback because it's the new one that just came out, which really upsets me because that means I had to wait God knows how long for the third one. And I love it. And then there are like the prequels that came out afterwards, and right now there's a series of 3, and it's like as big as this, you know, like 3 separate stories in this. And there's a 4th one that's coming out as like an ebook, kind of digital, whatever, at the end of July. So I really want to get that also. But this is about Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, and it's at like the aftermath. And I really want to start doing book reviews. I'm actually going to do a book review right after this to post around the same time, hopefully, with a completely different book. So I'll probably do a review on the Dorothy Must Die series. Some people seemed really interested. It's similar to Wicked. It's not by the same author. It's not the same story, but it's the same premise, you know, kind of like, oh, what happened before? What's the real story? What happened after? You know, and this is the aftermath. And it is just so interesting. What I really love about this hardback too is the jacket. When you take it off, inside is a map of Oz, which I think is super cool. So just so you could see that. Yeah, I just think that's really cool. I like took it off so I wouldn't like destroy it because I was reading in bed, and then I was like, oh my god, it's a map. So I'm just such a dork. But if you guys want to see book reviews, in particular and specifically, I don't know how, no wonder why I like messed that up, because I don't know how you would even combine those 2 words, but in particular, this series, let me know in the comments down below. So I love, love, love that book. Another one of my July favorites I know is going to be Aruba, because that's where I'm going for a week with my husband, and I'm not there yet while I'm filming, probably now when you're watching this, but I know it's going to be my favorite. My unfavorite is being away from my dog for a week, because you guys know he's my life. But that's it. In the comments down below, again, let me know if you want to see book reviews, and let me know what you guys have been loving or hating this month. Makeup, food, beauty, books, TV shows, music, games on your phone, anything. Let me know. I love to interact with you guys. That's really why I do all of this. So I'll talk to you in the comments. Have a beautiful August, and I hope your July was great. You guys stay beautiful and stay blessed. Bye.